Okay, take 3. Okay, we're doing wedding ready looks. We're doing ready. Oh my god. Mm-mm. It's late in the day. It is late in the day, and we have lost our minds. Um, Wedding ready looks from the fall 25 runway shows. We did Givenchy. If you missed it, she was super cute. We just did the Alberta Ferretti show, and we will be continuing on our journey. Hopefully, I can sketch better than I can talk. That would be ideal. Bear with me. But we're doing really quick sketches, and so far they've turned out pretty good for today. I know sometimes it's hit or miss. You got good days, you got bad days. So I'm hoping that it might be a good day. That's the dream. Living the dream. Okay. So we are going to go into the Tom Ford show, where they just had a lot of really pretty, very clean silhouettes. And that's kind of one of the big things from a lot of the fall 25 shows are these really simple, clean column silhouettes. I feel like that's the big takeaway. That, and of course the, Alberta Ferretti situation. So in doing that, it's a little bit hard to do. Cleaner silhouettes. There we go. Nice. Just got that little curved round armhole. Her arms look a little tiny on that side. Beef up her arm a little bit so she doesn't look like she's, something's wrong with her. Yeah, sure, why not? All right. Then we'll just go in for her hair here. She is super sleek. And we'll go in for her face. Sweet. Super simple silhouettes. Very simple. And now we kind of had to make it work for us with the shading a little bit because it's so simple. So we're gonna have to work some magic here, which we of course can do. That's what we're good at. Do I have a little bit of yellow or something? There we go. Okay, that's something. All right. So there's our super, super simple Tom Ford. We'll give her hair a little bit of color here. All you gotta know, right? Simple wedding ready look. Oh my gosh, there are so many good ones. So many to choose from. But let's keep going. Let's keep going on. We're going to pop over to Victoria Beckham, who she's been doing a lot of really fun drape situations that have been pretty inspiring. I think the one I'm about to draw also comes in another colorway as well, if I'm not mistaken. Again, today we're working at a little bit more realistic proportions, so we're not doing the super duper skinny mini necks. Just testing out some new stuff. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? But you never know until you try. And that's why we're here, to try it out. This is fun drape style, but definitely you gotta be a little loose with it when doing styles like this. Because you kind of are building it out, so it might look insane for a hot second until you finish telling your story. That's okay for it to look insane. As long as it looks good in the long run, it can do whatever it wants, right? I'm going to take a little bit of liberties here and kind of give it yeah, I think I'm missing kind of a tilt here for this girl. Yeah, sure. And we're trying not to give her baby arms this time. I think maybe her shoulders are a little off. Actually give her hands. Yeah, okay. Let's add some details. We have all these little loop-de-loop buttons. So we'll just add those in. She's wearing her super cute little clogs. Love to see it. Looking great. It's okay if it's not perfect, especially when you're doing stuff that's pretty organic like this. It's hard. That's super hard to get perfect, especially when you're not using any kind of template and you're just kind of freehanding it. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's okay. Oh, I forgot her décolletage. Don't ever forget your décolletage. I probably did on the last one. Knowing me. And then there's her little face. All right, and then we go in for, of course, our super quick shading. Shading does not have to be perfect. We're just getting a shade down, you know? Just so you're aware of where the dress ends and begins. Because she does have little black shoes. I'm gonna go in and do just a little bit of leather. Make it a little shiny, whatever. And she, of course, is wearing white because it is all wedding looks. So we'll just come in and add just a little bit of shading into some of these folds that we sketched. And there's her second leg back there that's kind of coming over. Pretty. So there's your Victoria Beckham. Always looking cute. We have so many fun ones to choose from. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with trying out from the Dior show. Again, there was so much lace. There's been a lot of lace, which obviously bridal. That's one of the things you probably would want, which is great. I think I maybe made her head a little bit too weird. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Yeah, okay. Just a little bit of lace treatment. Her head is a little too small. Okay. Add a little bit of color. Had the right shape. I wish I had the right shades to get my skin tones a little bit better. I have like 2 colors. Ah! You win some, you lose some. It's because I used the wrong thing. Yep, I should have used this instead of the lighter tone. Sorry. Fix her up a little bit here. Alright, this is our Dior. I wish I didn't accidentally put the wrong light brown in there. Make sure her face is cute. Yeah, you know what? We did not have the right colors. We are gonna do better next time. That is all we can do. All right. I'll do Jill Sander. We'll try a little bit of a short one. She's got her little necklace. This is another one of those little shifty ones. So we're just gonna kind of build it out here. And make this one a little bit longer actually. But she has like a little stitch down there, so I might be able to get away with it if I didn't tell you, but I did. We are, that is not looking good. I think I made her arm a little too long. And she's got the world's stubbiest little finger. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. All right, we gotta fix this. She's not looking great. Not great. I think... Uh-oh. All right. Let's get our mojo back here. All right, maybe if we just start adding the little feathers, it'll magically get better. Right? Then we'll forget that it's not great. We'll just forget all about it. Did it fix it? No. Is it great? Also no. Are we gonna just keep going and pretend like it's fantastic? Sure, why not? What other option do we have? You know, I think it's just she's not shifty enough or something, you know? Yeah, actually, it's looking better. It's not great. It's not great, but it's not a total train wreck. And we unfortunately have been known to do total train wrecks sometimes. Obviously. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Oh, she's like, let's add her little earrings. I think my heads are getting a little too funky. Did I go in there with the right one? Yeah. Oh, this is a different color. Well, yeah, that's fine. This is more of like a cream beige color, which is fine. And sometimes when you do whites, it's okay to do this. It's more of a preference here. Okay. Not our best. Maybe not the worst. Definitely not my favorite. But what are you gonna do? Alright, well, we have to redeem ourselves, right? I'm a little scared for this one because it could be scary. It could be also really fabulous. There's really no way of knowing. Okay, for our last one, we're gonna try out Stella McCartney, which is playing really big with our shoulder pads, which we also saw quite a bit of on the fall line here. So this could be cool. It could be crazy. There is no telling which way it's gonna go. But we really have to kind of over exaggerate our shoulders here. And then I'm actually gonna go in and draw, I think, her bodice shape first. I'm kind of gonna outline this one just so we can get it right. Just kind of outlining where my body is first, so you get a feel for it. And then I'm gonna go in. Let's make her a little bit skinnier here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay. Now we go add the details. Now that it looks insane right now. That's okay, because it's gonna look cool once we're done with it, hopefully. And if not, then it's just gonna look insane. Now that we kind of know what her dress is doing a little bit. Come in with this craziness. There's her finger. Man, this one really has me kind of on the edge of my seat here. I'm like, what is this gonna look like? Is it gonna be pretty? Is it gonna be crazy? I don't know. It will be pretty crazy. That is for sure. I actually think that kind of works. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I don't hate it. All right, let's stop messing with that there. I do think these could get a little bit more hippie. Cool. Add her very super clean little hairdo here. Face is a little too high, but that's fine. You cannot win them all. tie that helped a little bit. Okay. She's kind of fab, actually. Yeah, I wish her face was a little bit different, but not terrible. I'm gonna go in with my gray Tombow. She's super cool. And she's actually, I can't tell if her bag is like burgundy or black, but just because we can, let's make it burgundy. Super cool, right? So we played with a little bit of exaggerated shapes there, which is always nice. And you know what? I'm feeling okay about this, so I'm gonna actually just do one final one. And it's gonna be from the Zimmerman show. And really it's because this one's actually in cream, so I feel like we get to use our cream one, which might be a little fun. But we'll have to do it super speed because it is already 11 and I need to go to bed. Or else I will not be able to get any sleep. As much as I love being a night owl, we don't love it. There's a surprising amount of like these like kind of mock collars that are happening. I feel like I've sketched a few of them, and that was just obviously a few of them. Again, we're just going to lightly put in kind of our leg here. And there's our other leg, just lightly putting it in so we kind of know where we're going. Then we can start kind of putting our style lines in for what it is. She's got kind of this drop waist situation coming on. I love that these are so flowy. Because she's walking, so we kind of get a little bit of kick to it. That's just her skirt, so you know. Pleats in there. And then I think, to me it looks like there might be a raglan seam there. And then she goes into this like super big sleeve situation with her little bag. That's a cute little bag. Cute little bag here. And kind of her sleeve dangles down a little bit more. And her other arm can kind of be seen there. But we also have this kind of crazy sleeve situation happening. Give it some drama. Pretty. Cool. And now we just go in and add her hair. See, I think evening wear to me obviously is much easier and faster to draw than anything else. Mostly because I'm already conditioned to do it, so it's just a much easier task than doing ready to wear. Hair, and then we'll go in for her face. Right. And now we're gonna go in with our, actually before I do that, I'm gonna give her a more of a hair tone here. Okay, great. And I don't think I have yellow. I guess I can just use warm gray here for her bag. I don't have gold or yellow, but we do what we can. All right, so that's our Zimmerman dress from the Fall 25 show. And those were some of our wedding ready looks. And we will do more sketches